Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings we bring to you and your kin. Good tidings for Christmas and a Happy New Year. Oh, bring us a figgy pudding. Oh, bring us a figgy pudding. Oh, bring us a figgy pudding and a cup of good cheer. We won't go until we get some. We won't go until we get some. We won't go until we get some. So bring some out here. Good tidings we bring to you and your kin. Good tidings for Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Hello and welcome to day 4 of Vlogmas. I looked a bit like a scarecrow yesterday and I don't look much better today. I haven't got any makeup on. I have washed my hair and had a shower. And we've made some crackers. We have made crackers. Do you want to see how? So, I've been making some Christmas crackers. This one is for somebody who is of the male persuasion, and it has got one of those little Kit Kat Santas inside. Jingle bells. This one, I think, has got Reese's Christmas tree in it. Christmas tree, jingle bells. And this one has got something inside it. I can't remember what. This one is slightly longer. And this one has got a very cute little tag on it. And this one has got one of these Lindor chocolate truffles in it. So I thought we would make one together. And I've been using some Christmas paper, well, it's card actually, 230 GSM. If you've got slightly thinner card weight, 200 is probably good for this. That would be good. But yeah, I'm using this, which was from the Works, nearly said the range then. And I've gone ahead and done a little bit of scoring and burnishing. So to make the smaller crackers, I've cut my card to 10 inches by 6.5. This one needs to be slightly longer to hide the Lindor truffle in, and this is 12 inches by 6.5. And on the short side, I've scored at every inch, so you get 6 sides to your cracker and a 1/2 inch tab. On the long side, I've scored at 1.5, 2, 2.5. I've turned and repeated that, scored at 1.5, 2, 2.5. And you want to fold and burnish all of your score lines. On these end ones here, you want to do kind of like an underneath, fold your paper over and fold it the other way, because this is kind of like making like a little V section. And then the last one with the right side facing, you go that way. Isn't this a gorgeous colour? Then you can do this without an envelope punch board, but I'm using my envelope punch board. And what you do, you place it in, so fold the top line down, place in at 2 inches and punch. And because you're going through 2 layers of card, it is quite hard. And you do that again. And again. And you keep going until you've got them all done. I will finish and come back to you. So on the last one, you want to unfold your paper and just punch through, because you're going to need this little bit here. But then you're going to take some scissors and you're just going to cut away on your 1/2 inch tab these little sections here. And just here. And then you can use wet glue or tape. I'm going to use some tape. And you're just going to put that on your 1/2 inch tab. Like so. This is tear and tape, or tear tape. But I just like to use my scissors. So this is the last one of these I'm making for today, because I've got a huge, great big list, and it's taken me a bit longer to make these than I anticipated, because I couldn't find my jingle bells. And you can't have a cracker without a jingle bell, can you? Yeah, and I need to crack on with lots of things, and I'm losing the light. So that is my tear tape done, and I'm just going to burnish it down with my bone folder. Don't need those scissors, I'll put them away. I'm going to keep my little sharp scissors out though, and then just remove the backing if you can. I do find this very fiddly. Some people are very good at getting their pokey tool under and ripping it off, but I'm not very good at that. There we go, I've got most of that off. There we go, that's that done. Trying to do this quickly because today's Vlogmas is quite a long one. It's because tomorrow's is going to be quite short, because I've got Secret Diary of a Serial Dieter tomorrow as well. And yes, my diet is not going very well at all. Although we are having a kind of low calorie-ish dinner tonight. I'm doing a pinch of non-recipe. Well, you've seen me prepare the sauce a little bit, I think. You might have done anyway. Oh, look, I can't get that under. Let's try with my pokey tool. See if I can. Oh, look, see, that is quite good, isn't it? But now, there, let's see. Right, maybe wet glue would have been the way to go, but never mind. And then I'm just going to fold that over like that and bring in these ends to meet, lining up, burnishing down. Try not to stick yourself to the sticky if you can possibly help it. I love the muted colours in this paper pad. I'm glad that they re-released it for this year, although it is £1 more expensive this year than it was last year. Now, where we've done our little burnishing like a V, you can see that that makes a nice little doobie firkin. We can pop our thing in, and then I'm going to tie with ribbon. Let's find some jingle bells. I think I want these copper ones for this. I'm going to have 2 copper ones on each end and a white one. Nearly out of white ones. Yes. These copper ones were from Paper Chase, £1.50 they were instead of £5.50. I think I've rambled on about those before. Anyway, what I'm going to do now, you could go through the effort of threading your ribbon through all of those little holes, but I'm not going to. I'm going to tie it quite tight, like so. Can you see how we formed that nice little cracker shape? I'm going to put a copper one on. I am going to put a copper one on. There we go. And a white one. And a copper one. And tie a knot. Tie it again, just so that they are secure. And then I'm going to just trim that and trim that, and then we do the same this end. I've got a little note tag, so in that paper pad there are some lovely cut aparts like this. They are, I think, 2.5 by 4 inches more or less, and I've cut a piece of scrap white card just to write a message on the back, Merry Christmas from Paper&Twine. So what I'm going to do, I don't need quite that much ribbon on that end. I'm going to tie a knot like so. Kind of thread this on like so. No, I'm not. I'm going to thread my jingle bells on and come at tying the tag on from a different angle, I think. So copper, and white, and copper, and tie a knot like so. And I'm going to trim so they're roughly the same. I could have trimmed at an angle, make it a bit more pretty, couldn't I? Let's do that. Boom. Boom. I hadn't got any white ribbon, so ow, just cut my finger there. That wasn't very good. A naughty word nearly came out of my mouth then. And then I'm just going to tie that on off camera because I've been ages. And those little Tim Holt scissors are really sharp. I've cut myself and hurt myself. I hurt myself in Aldi as well. Those tea towels were a good bargain, weren't they? £3.99 for 3. And I've looked, they're 100% cotton and they're made in India. I don't know whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, but 100% cotton for £3.99, 3 tea towels. Not bad, is it? I've made a very long list today. There were 23 things on it and I've only got 10 left to go. 2 of which is making today's video and making tomorrow's video because I'm at work. I want to get that scheduled for in the morning because it is, as I've already said, it's Secret Diary of a Serial Dieter tomorrow and that is not going to be good. Hey ho. Talking of food, the soup of the day today if you would like to give Barry your order, is roast pheasant and shallot. It is roast pheasant and shallot, yes. So anyway, without further ado, here is number 4. I've noticed these little bits of twine here, they're kind of, it's purple, but it's kind of like lavender, isn't it? And I'm wearing purple today. I am. You'll probably see me wearing this again tomorrow. Or I might not even do to camera tomorrow, we'll see. Right, let's have a little look. I'm very tired. I've still got, as I say, 10 things to do on the list. But I'm looking forward to my dinner tonight. I am. Just pasta. Be nice and hearty. It's got, as my mum would say, vegetables. It's got vegetables in it. It's a nice word, isn't it? Vegetables. I have to say, it's a very different day today to what it was yesterday. Getting colder. I've just heard the weather forecast for next week. In that, in the north of England, it's going to be cold. Well, it's going to be cold everywhere, I think. And it might actually snow. Not here, I don't think. I've got the story. Should we do the story first? I know some of you are really enjoying this already. So let's see if I can actually read it today without making any mistakes, shall we? Well, I really do look a sight today. I am sorry. You don't come here for me anyway, do you? You come here for Barry. Day 4 is making plans. Chloe sat at her school desk. I'm a bit close, aren't I? Is that better? There we go. Chloe sat at her school desk. She was worried. She thought she'd seen her father outside in the courtyard. Why would he be there? Was he thinking of taking her out of school? So many of her friends had had to stop their education to help out on family farms. Chloe was filled with dread. She wanted so much to be a school teacher like her mother before her. Her teacher, Mademoiselle Reynaud, called her attention back to class. Chloe walked out of school and saw her papa waiting for her. Don't look so worried, little one. Her papa smiled down at her. As I'm sure you know, I had a letter from your Aunt Josephine yesterday. She wonders. He paused, and Chloe slipped her arm through her father's as they began their short walk home. If you would be able to go and spend some time with her in Paris, he continued. Or Paris. Chloe stopped in her tracks. Papa, she gasped. Your Aunt Josephine has been a little unwell, and while your Uncle Hugo is out of town for a few days, she would enjoy your company. She stopped walking and looked up at him. Can I go, Papa? He smiled gently. I've spoken to Mademoiselle Reynaud, and she thinks that there would be no problem. Pas de problème. She will be sending some work for you to bring home so that you may study while you are in Paris. Chloe threw her arms around her father's neck. I can go. You can go. It's been too long since you saw your aunt. Isn't that nice? Lovely jubbly. Here is today's little package. Let's have a little look and see. Ooh. Look at that. Very nice. Very nice. I like it. I like it very much. So lavender and blue. Lavender and blue. Very nice. Very nice. I've actually been doing a little bit of research on Ravelry. And in fact, I was watching a Woolly Pod, somebody's yarn podcast. And they gave a link to a pattern that they might be using to knit up their yarn advent, and it's for a stole which you can wear as a big wrap, and it's designed for 24 mini skeins, and I've put it in my Ravelry favourites. I can't remember what it's called now. No, I can't remember, it's gone. And then the other thing is I've signed up for a mystery knit along that starts on the 26th of December. It's for the 12 days of Christmas. So that's exciting. And I've got some delicious Emma's Perfectly Practical sock coming from Yarnworks for that. Anyway, I think I shall leave it there today, and I will be back with day 5 tomorrow. Do take care. Thanks so much for watching. Bye now.